Okay, this is the last video, very short one for May 2nd. Uh, okay, and also for the Bagrut. So here we are going to the last page that we did. Actually, this one on Tandester. There's also one of the Lubavitcher Rebbeim. Again, there was 7 Lubavitcher Rebbeim. The one that you're most familiar with is Rav Menachem Cherson, the 7th. So this is, I believe, the 5th Rashav Milubavitch. And he says as follows, the way that he wanted to quote unquote prove the idea of the existence of God, he used the idea of yesh meyesh and yesh me'ayin, which means as follows. Kasher uman yotzer kli, when you have a craftsman that puts together some sort of, let's say, furniture, have a furniture maker, he doesn't go ahead and create anything. He takes the materials that are pre-existing. He takes wood, very talented. He can cut it this way, cut it that way, make the furniture look absolutely beautiful, but he's using the raw materials or all raw materials that he didn't create, not even one of them. Therefore, since he did not create any of the raw materials, when he finishes the furniture and delivers to his home, and he lives in, I don't know, he lives in India someplace, that piece of furniture that he made is going to last forever, until I don't know for how long. Because that piece of furniture does not need the craftsman's presence there all the time in order for it to exist. You just need the craftsman to put it together. And then if he's in India or he dies or whatever, the furniture, quote unquote, lives on. When God created the world, things were different. Kadosh Baruch Hu created something from nothing. In other words, there was nothing there, and Kadosh Baruch Hu created everything. Not that the tree was made by that Kadosh Baruch Hu went to the toy store, put some Lego, and created trees. And Kadosh Baruch Hu says, "Okay, let's make an orange." He took I don't know what in order to go ahead and make an orange, but rather he went and created these things yesh me'ayin. Now use atoms, as we know scientifically, molecules, etc., etc., etc. But these are what's called yesh something me'ayin for nothing. And therefore, since God is what gives all these creations its ability to exist, therefore, you need HaKadosh Baruch Hu's constant involvement within the creation of the world. Because it's not, these things cannot exist on their own. If God would decide that something should stop, quote unquote, working in the world, it's just going to disappear into thin air. So everything that is in this world has the need for HaKadosh Baruch Hu's presence. It says, same way this is true with everything that's created in the world, the sun, the moon, the stars, the earth, the trees, the flowers. Each human being was created individually. And then so therefore, as long as we are walking, talking, breathing in this world, because there's a God spark, which is in a godly spark, which is in us, which allows us to continue to exist. As soon as the Kadosh Baruch Hu, hopefully after 120 wonderful, wonderful years, decides to extinguish our flames, then we cease, then we go ahead and we cease to exist. So the idea being that in order for the world to exist, in order for humanity to exist, we need the constant involvement of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Whereas something like furniture or house, whoever built your house, we don't know who built the house. He built the house, very, very talented, took all sorts of raw materials and put them together. But once the house is done, he's not needed anymore, except for the plumber electrician to come to spiffy things up. That is it, guys. Thank you.